There are men who stop reacting long before anyone notices, not because they are calm, because nothing reaches them anymore. The change is subtle. It doesn't announce itself. Messages arrive. They are read once, sometimes twice. No response is drafted, not out of indifference, out of distance that no longer needs effort. Conversations happen around them. They listen. They don't interrupt. They don't correct. They don't add. Time passes without friction. At work, tasks are completed precisely. Deadlines are met. No urgency leaks into posture or tone. Mistakes are observed, not confronted. In social spaces, presence becomes optional. Arrivals are late. Departures are early. No explanation is offered. No one asks. This man is not invisible. He is simply no longer engaged. When tension appears, it dissolves before contact. When conflict forms, it finds no surface to attach to. Silence does the work. The absence of reaction begins to reorganize the environment. People adjust tone. They lower volume. They hesitate before pressing. Nothing is said, yet something is registered. The man does not assert control. Control emerges around him, not through dominance, through non-participation. Energy that once fueled response is withdrawn. What remains is stillness, not emptiness, not peace, a suspended state where nothing escalates. No explanation is given, no signal is sent. The shift happens quietly, and once noticed, it is already too late to reverse. Earlier versions of this pattern look different. A message arrives late. The delay is noticed. A reply is typed, erased, typed again. Tone is calibrated. Timing is calculated. Expectation is embedded between lines. When disagreement appears, posture changes. Voice sharpens. Arguments are structured. The man engages. He reacts. Hours are spent replaying exchanges, reconstructing intent, searching for leverage. Sleep is lighter. Jaw tightens. Breath shortens. Presence is loud. Every reaction leaves a trace. Every response invites counter-response. Control is attempted through precision, through speed, through explanation. Others learn where to press. They test boundaries. They provoke adjustment. The man remains visible, fully legible, predictable. Energy circulates constantly. Nothing settles. Tension accumulates. Resolution never arrives. The system feeds on reaction. Over time, responsiveness becomes obligation. Silence feels like failure. Non-engagement feels like loss. The man stays involved, even when nothing changes. Effort increases. Influence does not. Eventually, fatigue sets in. Not physical, structural. Reaction stops working, but it keeps happening until it doesn't. The shift does not come with a decision. Responses slow, not strategically, naturally. Messages are acknowledged internally. No reply follows. Disagreements surface. They are observed. They pass. No posture change, no tonal shift. The man remains still. Time is no longer spent rehearsing outcomes. Sleep deepens. Breath lengthens. Silence replaces correction. Others fill the gap. Explanations are offered unprompted. Justifications appear without demand. Volume lowers. The absence of response creates uncertainty. Uncertainty reorganizes behavior. Nothing is enforced, yet adjustment happens. Control is no longer asserted. It is inferred. The man is no longer readable. Patterns fail to land. Attempts to provoke dissolve on contact. There is no surface. Energy stops circulating outward. It settles inward. No dominance display. No withdrawal announcement. Just non-participation. What once required effort now requires nothing. The environment adapts. The message arrives unanswered. He watches the app lying closed on the desk. No murmur, no typing. Opens a notebook, scribbles words mechanically. Hours pass. No colleague notices. No friend questions. The phone vibrates again. He picks it up, does not reply, only reads, closes it, maintains rigid posture, body intact, mind occupied, frustration internalized, absolute silence, no verbal trace. He reviews old emails, copies technical excerpts, transfers them into spreadsheets. Each filled cell replaces an unspoken word. Each line completed replaces suppressed emotion. The pattern strengthens, invisible to everyone, observable only in the order he imposes on his work. At dinner, the phone vibrates once more. He leaves it on the table, watches the family interact, participates without comment. A restrained smile, short gestures. The silence of the pattern remains intact. He speaks little, processes much. Days repeat. Desks, apps, spreadsheets. Relentless routine. No sign of emotional leakage. Every social failure is converted into technical focus. Competence rises. Social visibility does not. The pattern persists. Internal, firm, invisible. A colleague casually comments. He responds precisely. No personal details. No words on absence. Any rejection is absorbed, reorganized, transformed into tasks. No witness, no record. By week's end, new messages appear. He reviews them, closes, plans future tasks. Micro-gestures show accumulated tension. Nothing leaks into the environment. Each interaction reinforces functional isolation. Each silence solidifies an invisible method of processing. The pattern crystallizes, continuous repetition, observable only to those who watch without expectation of interaction. He continues. Social presence is minimal. Invisible impact is maximal. Competence grows. Exposure does not. The cycle remains closed, perfect, impenetrable.